Hey guys, so I'm in my mom's room right now because the lighting is pretty good here. But I just wanted to talk about something that right now it's it's crazy, which is Star Wars and the trailer and what the trailer could mean. Um, Different scenes, different things, but specifically the Knights of Ren and what they are, who they are, why they're there. So I came up with a theory. Um, Now again, this is just a theory, so it may not happen, whatever. But this is my theory, and hopefully it makes sense, and hopefully it makes sense to you guys. So let's begin with the word Knights of Ren. Um, there's been many speculations to what Ren is or who Ren is, the Knights of Ren. So, who or what is Ren? Doing a little bit of a nerdy research, I found out that Ren is Japanese for lotus, like the flower, lotus. Um, Now, I had heard before that the the name or word Padme meant lotus. So it's funny because I had heard it before, and then it just kind of whatever, it wasn't important information at the time, whatever. So then I was like looking into like Knights of Ren and stuff, and the word Ren came up on the Google search, and then so I was like, I'm gonna see what it means, and I have a cousin who speaks Japanese, and people in my life, friends that speak Japanese, and I mean, it lotus is ren in Japanese. So, having said that, because lotus means ren and Padme means lotus, would it be Knights of Padme? Now, I know right off the bat it sounds flawed. It's like, well, what does that even mean? Like, it makes no sense. But if we're talking about Padme and Darth Vader, Darth Vader was married to Padme. Padme is the mother of Luke and Leia. Now, if we notice in the trailer, Kylo Ren says, when he's talking to the helmet, he says, I'm going to finish what you started. So, my theory is this: Darth Vader, the reason why he became Darth Vader was because of the promise that Darth Sidious made to him about searching for the way to immortality or to resuscitate the dead, which Darth Sidious's master, Darth Plagueis, knew the power to do that. Now, again, I'm tying all this in. So, Darth Plagueis, if you see reference pictures of him online, you'll see that he has a staff, which also serves as his lightsaber. Now, it's said that it is a very powerful weapon. So, if we look and if we like really go back to past theories that have been made about episode 7, is that Rey actually carries the staff. The staff that she has could potentially, quote unquote, be Darth Plagueis's staff slash lightsaber. So it makes a little bit of sense because the First Order or at least Kylo Ren, is under the leadership of Supreme Leader Snoke. And okay, so he's under the Supreme Leader Snoke. Now, it's been said, there's a theory that Supreme Leader Snoke is actually Darth Plagueis. Now, we don't know this. We don't know this for sure, and J.J. Abrams, he denied it at the panel. But what if, and this is a big what if, but what if Supreme Leader Snoke is actually Darth Plagueis? Now, this would mean that Rey, if the staff is actually Darth Plagueis' staff, Rey has it. So, here's where it gets a little tricky. Kylo Ren and the Knights of Ren, or Knights of Padme, they are put together to finish what Darth Vader started. Darth Vader started being Darth Vader to look for that secret with Darth Sidious. So if that's what he started and was never able to finish, maybe Kylo Ren and the Knights of Ren are under Darth Plagueis looking for his staff / lightsaber, because for some reason, maybe that is the key for that power. Maybe Darth Plagueis needs the lightsaber for some reason. That staff, he needs it in order for to teach the way of immortality. Something, I don't know. I mean, like I said, this is just theory, but what if? Because that would make perfect sense. The Knights of Ren, Knights of Padme. Padme died, because Darth Vader couldn't save her from, because he didn't know the power to keep her from dying. So maybe, in a sense, Kylo Ren, being the fanboy that he is for Darth Vader, feels like he needs to finish that. He needs to come up with a way to find immortality, and maybe even resuscitate Darth Vader. Who knows? Having said that, I feel like the Knights of Ren are not necessarily all Sith wannabes or Force users. I feel like, because of what the trailer showed us, there is a huge possibility that if indeed in the trailer we saw part of the Knights of Ren, there's a figure there that looks a lot like it would be a Mandalorian. Now, tying my theory brings the fact that maybe the Knights of Ren are not necessarily all Force users. Maybe it's just people that were very inspired by the Empire, or were part of the Empire at one point, and they're all just looking to resuscitate the Empire and find that way of immortality so that the Empire can rule forever again, which in this case would be the First Order, which is the remnants of the Empire. So, I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy to think this, but I don't know. I mean, it all just kind of makes sense. So we'll see. I mean, it's a possibility. So, maybe not. Anyway, I'm back. Sorry. So yeah, so that's my theory. Maybe the Knights of Ren are actually looking for the staff and are looking to find the way of immortality, which was what Darth Vader was looking for in the first place. And maybe in the toys, when he says the toys that talk about Kylo Ren, and that he says that weapon is mine. A lot of people think that he's talking about Darth Vader's or Anakin's lightsaber that Finn uses in the trailer and in the movie, perhaps. But I truly believe that I think he's actually talking to Rey and is asking her for the staff, which is his master's staff, and they need it. They need it to fulfill that goal that they're trying to achieve, the Knights of Ren. Again, I don't know. It's a theory. Tell me what you think. Leave comments below. Um, I know it's crazy, but I think I'm onto something. I don't know. We'll see. Um, Nevertheless, I'm super excited for the movie to come out. So we'll find out exactly what the Knights of Ren are and who Kylo Ren is and who Supreme Leader Snoke is, and well, I mean all this. So I mean, hopefully I'm right. That'd be really cool. But yeah, let me know. Let me know what you think. Catch you guys next time.